What we do in the morning dictates how we feel in the day in regards to if we have a good day or if we have a bad day. And today I want to tell you what six morning habits that you should break for a better day. And make sure you stay to the end of this video where I'll explain this one tip on why a lot of people use the bathroom later on in the morning. So without further ado, let's go on to the first tip, which is you are not preparing for a good morning. And what happened is when you're not preparing a good morning is when you don't get enough sleep, and the general amount of sleep that you should get is 7 to 9 hours. So generally you want to plan your day or plan your day ahead or your night ahead by actually getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So the first morning habit that you should break is not preparing for a good morning. So when you don't prepare for a good morning, like getting enough sleep or not preparing anything ahead of time, so you just grab it and go, you actually stress yourself out when you're scrambling around for different things, or you may be very tired and you just don't feel productive and you just want to stay in bed the whole time. And the amount of hours of sleep that you get for every morning or every night that you get is more towards 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And the reason why it's 7 to 9 hours of sleep is because for us human beings, we should average around 5 to 6 sleep cycles, and each sleep cycle is average around 90 minutes long. So 90 times 5 to 6 is around 7 to 9.5 hours of good quality sleep. And also, for preparing a good morning ahead of time, you would want to make sure everything's already packed up the night beforehand. So when you wake up in the morning, all you do is just grab a few things and just go, instead of getting everything into one bag, giving anything to the other bag, and then rushing out later on. So that's the first morning habit you should break, is to not prepare for a good morning ahead. So what you want to do is prepare for a good morning ahead. So the second morning habit that you should break is not caring about your gut health. And the reason why you should actually break this habit is because 70% of your immune system belongs in your gut, or is from your gut. So when you are not treating your gut really well, you're affecting how you feel, you're affecting your immune system, you're affecting your mood, all these different type of things. And you want to really treat your gut and what you give it with a lot of good, healthy, organic foods. Instead of processed food, you want to go for more of organic and unprocessed foods. So that's the second tip. And the third morning habit that you should break is snoozing multiple times. And the reason why you should break this habit is because when you start snoozing multiple times, you actually start your day in a sluggish way. Because think about it, when you're snoozing, you're just like, ugh. And then you wait like another 2 minutes, oh, snooze, and then snooze again, and you just wake up all tired and you're like, oh, I gotta wake up now. So when you snooze multiple times, you actually just feel really sluggish. And if you keep snoozing and then next you know you go into like a deeper sleep and then you forget to snooze, and you may wake up and you may overslept and you're just like, oh. And with all that stress, your cortisol level actually goes up, and also your blood sugar levels actually goes up, which is more towards the unhealthy, stressful side for that. So a solution for that is to have just one alarm, no snoozes, and have the alarm across your bed or somewhere far away from your bed, because once you get up, you will have to jump out of your bed and then go over there and turn it off right there. And then it's all up to you after that to if you want to go back into bed or continue and do your morning habits to have a better day. So that's the third morning habit that you should break. And the fourth morning habit that you should break is dining and dashing. And the reason why, what I mean is not actually going to a restaurant and then dining and dashing. It's more towards when you wake up in the morning, usually Americans only have 5 to 10 minutes of prepping the food, and after that they have to go rush out the door. So the reason why it's a bad thing is because you don't actually get to fully get your full breakfast. And also you're just stressing yourself out. So what you want to do is you want to plan accordingly by giving yourself enough time to actually make your food, plan your food, and actually have a good amount of time to actually leave your house before you go to work or anything like that. So you want to break the habit of just dining and dashing and actually just plan out your time, give yourself more time, sleep earlier if you want more time in the morning to actually prepare your food and to actually enjoy your food while you're eating. So that's the fourth morning habit that you should break. So the fifth morning habit that you should actually break is drinking liquid breakfast. So when you're drinking liquid breakfast, you aren't really chewing the food, which doesn't register in your brain that you're actually full. And also when you're drinking these liquid breakfasts like protein shakes or smoothies or juicing, these things just go through your system really fast, and next you know you'll be hungry quicker. And another thing that, like I said before, is more towards it doesn't register with your body that well in regards to fullness. So when we eat, we usually need to chew, so our brain could actually could tell that we're actually getting food in instead of like just drinking something and just going through like our system really fast. The sixth morning habit that you should break is sweetening it up. And what I mean by sweetening it up is more towards, have you ever had the instance where you, after eating breakfast or something like that, you had to go straight to the bathroom 1 to 2 hours later? The reason for that is because what you ate for the breakfast, in regards to processed sugars, artificial sugars, can actually cause you to go use the restroom like that. So you would have to break the habit of ingesting artificial sugars and more towards go for more of the organic foods and fruits like that, so you won't have to go to the bathroom just like that. So those are my 6 morning habits that you should break. And if you have any habits that you use for the morning that you think you should break, let me know in the comments box below. And make sure to actually subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.